Well, welcome back to the Ogrebeast Cafe. We're going to do something a little different this time. See, we've got an orange all quartered, cut into eighths. We got us some whole cloves. Got some cinnamon sticks. Got some raisins. Got some honey. Got some warm water. And we're going to need a little bit of yeast as well. And them raisins. But what we're making today is an ancient medieval drink called Mead. It's very easy to make. You just gotta let it sit for a couple of months. But what you need for it, you gotta quarter it up, like I said, the oranges. The amount of honey you're going to need is 3.5 pounds worth of clover honey. Or a blend of honey, which will make it taste sweeter. So what we got to do, we got our cleaned 1 gallon carboy here with the water lock on top. So the first thing we've got to do is measure your water out to exactly 1 gallon. Take some of your warm water and dissolve the honey. You just got to stir this around till you get this honey dissolved. So as we all know, honey is very, very thick. How hot is that? Yeah, it's nice and warm. Not too hot. Yeah, we just gotta sit here and stir this in. It's starting to dissolve. Whew. There. And also remember, I will post the instructions in the descriptions on how to do this. And you must follow these directions exactly. Because if you don't, you're just going to have a mess. There we go. Just a little more water. I want that honey dissolved properly. You know what? I think we've just got it. Alrighty, let's take our carboy, pop the top off. And of course, whenever the ogre needs a funnel, there's never one to be found in this house. Except for this little teeny piece of crap. So that's what we're going to have to use. Knowing my luck, I'm going to make an unholy mess doing this. Let's see how steady we are tonight. Whoops! Almost screwed up, didn't I? Oh, I'm getting too old for this. Ah, don't you dare. Whoops. This stuff also is extremely potent. So, you know, don't be drinking it like you would regular beer or whatever else. Because I guarantee you, you'll be hammered in a heartbeat with this stuff. But it is so well worth it. There we go. Now we got all our dissolved honey shoved into there. Let's bring you down just a touch. I'm going to bring you over. Oh my, I spilled. That ain't good. That's not good. That'll attract critters. We don't want no critters. There. Let's wipe that up. Clean the bottom of this jug off. There. That's better. Okie dokie. Wipe the side of this jug off from where we spilled. Alrighty. Now that we've got that in there, take your oranges, peels and all, shove them in there. And yes, before you ask, it is a pain in the butt getting them back out of this carboy after it's all done. Well, that's a fat orange. Get down in there. There. This one's going to be a difficult. So, we'll just make it a little thinner. Ain't going to hurt it a bit. Now that we got all those in there, let's wipe off the outside of our jug again. So remember, don't want no critters. There. Now we got all our oranges in. Now we want to throw in some raisins. Say about 25 or so. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 14. There's 15. And there. Ah! Get yourselves back up in there where you belong. There. Give it a little swirl. What the hey? I'm going to add a few more. Alrighty. Now that we got them in there. Wow, I've never opened these. Forgot I just bought those. Now what you need, because these are quite potent, just 1 clove of garlic. Garlic. 1 clove. You could tell I've been doing the cooking videos too much. Then 1 whole stick of cinnamon. Just pop it in there. Okay, so now we got all that in. Now we got to fill this up with water up to 3 inches from the top. Tell you what, it's going to take forever doing it that way. Ow! Word of warning, make sure you test the pan before you grab it. Ow! That hurt. You know, what the hell with the funnel. Do it like I do a radiator. Whoops. Boy. Yeah, you can tell the ogre's a little shaky tonight. I'm making a mess, of course. Alrighty. Well, we've got all that in there where it belongs. I'm going to rinse this cap out. And now, just twist an old milk jug cap on there. Shake the hell out of it. It's your sophisticated agitation method. And that is the only time you will ever do that with this. So once you set it aside to ferment, you don't touch it, you don't disturb it, you don't do nothing. But wait till it gets done. Now, we can take this off. Well, that old cinnamon stick just bobbing up and down in there. And that's right, now we need to get the ingredient which will allow us to get the alcohol. Wow, I never opened this one yet either. Fresh yeast. Okay, so all you need now toss in a teaspoonful of yeast. Don't really have to do this, but I like to. Mix the yeast up a little bit. Then it can fight for its own territory. Now what you got to do is prepare your water lock. So let me fill it with a little bit of water up to about the max line. There we go. Close enough. Take your water lock, pop it in there. Make sure it's sealed. And as you can see, it's already starting to foam a bit in there. Very nice. So now all we got to do is let's just grab this. Whoops. And this is the best place I've got to put it. Is I'm just going to set it down in here underneath the bathroom sink. There, now we can go back out front. Back to my messy kitchen. Yeah. My kitchen is a wreck. I got some hefty cleaning to do tomorrow. And you know, yeah, we still got some water left over, but that's no big deal. But that is how you make an ancient medieval drink out of honey called mead. Now, once that water locks in, you just stick it in that dark place like I did. I mean, you see it's already started working immediately. So, you don't rack it. No additional feeding. No more stirring or shaking. Don't touch it. Leave it down there after 2 months and maybe a few more days. And all that fermenting will slow down to a stop. And once it becomes the liquid, it becomes crystal clear, you can see through it, then it's ready. Or if you'd like, you can leave it sit there until the orange peels settle to the bottom. Once they've settled to the bottom, then you just get your filters out and you filter it and pour it into whatever jars or receptacles you have ready for it. But this makes 1 gallon. So, if you want to make a 2-gallon batch, 4-gallon batch, double, quadruple, you know the routine. So there's going to be some additional updates to this. Now I'll show some quick videos of it foaming and working, and when it's finally ready. But this is all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed this one. And pardon me because I'm whipped. If you want to try making this, feel free. Now the carboy that I've got, I'll throw some links up also in the description with the recipe and the instructions. But I'll also order me a couple of spare water locks just in case. But I've made this once before. I have these little glasses. Oh, come out here. I had half of one of these glasses and I was wasted. And you see how small that is. The stuff's potent. So I do thank you for watching. Give it a try if you want to experiment a little bit. But this is something different from the Ogrebeast Cafe. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.